Good morning, my name is Matteo Pernisa and I'm a co-founder of Echolight, a startup medical company developing new invasive solution for osteoporosis diagnosis. Echolight is the mix of different talents, 5 persons, 3 R&D and 2 managers. My brother and me, we have been involved in the medical industry since 2001, distributing high-tech medical devices from Israel mainly. And we have spent the last 5 years selling all around the world ultrasound bone densitometer for osteoporosis diagnosis. 2 years ago, we met R&D researcher from CNR of Lecce involving in the developing of non-invasive solution, a new product in osteoporosis diagnosis. We mix all the talent and the expertise and all it started. We are talking about osteoporosis. We are talking about 200 million women worldwide affected by the disease. And the world, as the world is getting older and older, the cost to treat only hip fractures in 2050 is reached to be more than $132 billion worldwide. Despite the fact osteoporosis and vertebral fracture that are the most common osteoporotic fracture are still under diagnosis, and under diagnosis and under treating of osteoporosis fracture is a public health issue. You're wondering why? First, to detect vertebral fracture, there is no automatic tool in the market up to now. Only manual procedure, very long, complicated, not objective. Second, to detect bone density, the gold standard technology called DEXA, is still a radiation-based technology with high cost, mainly in hospital procedure, and very low accessibility to the test. To step over these limits, more recently has been brought to the market a new non-invasive ultrasound technology based on ultrasound to detect bone strength. And ultrasound has several advantages over DEXA, as the low cost, radiation-free, portability, new market opportunities to private market. But the main disadvantage and the highest barrier to the market is the fact that ultrasound cannot detect the bone strength assessment on the reference size of osteoporosis diagnosis, the vertebra or the hip. So that is why DEXA, radiation-based technology, is still the gold standard. And here we come. Echolight has developed a new non-comprehensive, non-invasive solution for osteoporosis diagnosis. 2 products all in one. The first one is MorphoVision. MorphoVision is an automatic software approach to detect fully automatically the vertebral body and provide with the vertebral fracture assessment in very few seconds. Easy to use, objective, high reproducibility. The second product is InSpine. InSpine is a breakthrough ultrasound technology for vertebral bone strength assessment. Our original method and original algorithm will be able to provide to the market the very first ultrasound bone densitometer to detect bone strength assessment to the vertebra. And that will be the difference. This is the market with the current technology in 2010, and this is the market with the current technology in 2015. Mainly the DXA capture more than $700 million, and the ultrasound less than $300 million. This is our projection, very conservative way. We will plan to capture at least 5% of DEXA market by 2015 and 20% of ultrasound market by 2015. But the main goal and the main project is to replace totally the non-invasive R&D the radiation-based technology DXA. Echolight is going to be completely change the way to manage osteoporosis diagnosis, from hospital to private sector, from hospital facility to every private clinic, every medical offices, every pharmacies, every spa, everywhere. And this is our main target. This is our main musculoskeletal device sector. And this is where we're going to address. To make it real, we need only $5 million. Most of them, the investment will be upon the R&D, about 60%, and the rest in marketing and operation costs. I don't know. Here today, now we are going to change completely the way to manage osteoporosis diagnosis. We are going to reduce drastically the burden of the disease. We are going to change the life of millions of persons. We are going to change your life. And yes, we are still hungry and still foolish. Thank you.
Thank you, Matteo. Now it's time for the questions.
Were you talking about global market share when you mentioned 5% and 20%? So 20% it's a high market share to be reached even though in 5 years. Is it too ambitious?
No, very conservative, I think, because our technology is completely different. The actual ultrasound technology is very poor and is not been accepted by the medical community, and because of the impossibility to scan the vertebral sites. We have less than 10 competitors, very medium-sized companies, and I think we can achieve this target.
Essentially, this is a software package for X-ray image processing. Have you tried with ultrasound? Question number one. Do you need CE approval? And where have you done your clinical trials?
Okay. It's not a matter of ultrasound. The morphovision is a software on the image of the vertebra. Don't matter with ultrasound. The software is CE Class 1 medical devices, so in auto certification, and we already validated the software in several rheumatology centers in South Italy, and we are going to launch international beta sites in the next month, and I hope to go to the market in a few months, Eastern International. Maybe it's easy to sell in Taiwan than in Buccinasco.
I would like to understand what is the advantage of the diagnosis which is done here, because in other diseases the early diagnosis has a big impact on fact of cure and opportunity of life expectancy, but in this case we have not got to this point.
Osteoporosis is the dying of the light. My grandma was a 1970 powerhouse person, and 6 months ago she fell down in the bathroom, and since that day she never woke out her bedroom forever. So osteoporosis go to influence your quality of life and your life itself. So the early diagnosis and the prevention and the monitoring of the treatment is very, very critical factor. Before you diagnose the osteoporosis, and you have tools to delay the disease. Okay.
Any other questions? Thank you, Matteo.
Thank you. Another one.
No, one more.
You are looking for 5 million. in one round or more than one round?
Hopefully today. I think the milestones are, first, patent strategy of InSpine worldwide. Second, launching beta site of Morphovision and go to the market Eastern International in few months, Q2 of 2010, and developing the InSpine method and building the beta site and the certification to be able to go to the market in Q2 of 2011. This is our first step.